All representative here, back with another Honkai Star Rail guide, and today I'm here with the full build guide for Bailu. You're probably here because you're either a newer player that has Bailu, or you lost your 50-50 and you're probably coping, which either or, it is what it is. I'm going to teach you how to build Bailu properly. This video is going to be taking you over her kit, best lightcones, best relics, and then the stat recommendations for those relics. And yep, that's all I want to say before I get into the video. If you guys find this video helpful, be sure to drop a like on the video, and also make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future videos like this, along with practically other types of videos of any kind, more guides, news, showcases, especially me suffering on summons, all that kind of stuff. Let's get straight into it. So Bailu is a lightning character following the path of abundance. Her basic attack deals lightning damage equal to 100% of Bailu's attack to a single enemy. Her skill heals a single ally for 11.7% of Bailu's max HP plus 312. Bailu then heals random allies 2 times. After each healing, HP restored from the next healing is reduced by 15%. Her ultimate heals all allies for 13.5% of Bailu's max HP plus 360. Bailu applies invigoration to allies that are not already invigorated. For those already invigorated, Bailu extends the duration of their invigoration by 1 turn. The effect of invigoration can last for 2 turns, and this effect cannot stack. For talent, after an ally target with invigoration is hit, restores the ally's HP for 5.4% of Bailu's max HP plus 144. This effect can trigger 2 times. When Bailu's teammate receives a killing blow, it will not be knocked down. Bailu immediately heals the ally for 18% of Bailu's max HP plus 480 HP. This effect can be triggered 1 time per battle. So yes, she does have a revive. Her technique: after the technique is used, at the start of the next battle, all allies are granted invigoration for 2 turns. For her bonus traces, for A2, when Bailu heals a target ally above their normal max HP, the target's max HP increases by 10% for 2 turns. For A4, invigoration can trigger 1 more time. And her A6, characters with invigoration receive 10% less damage. For her Eidolons, for E1, if the target ally's current HP is equal to their max HP when invigoration ends, receive 8 extra energy for this target. For E2, after using her ultimate, Bailu's outgoing healing increases by an additional 15% for 2 turns. For E4, every healing provided by the skill makes the recipient deal 10% more damage for 2 turns and stacks up to 3 times. And her E6, Bailu can heal allies who received a killing blow 1 more time in a single battle. For the best lightcones for Bailu, her best one is actually going to be Huohuo Signature Lightcone, as it increases energy regeneration rate by 12%. When any ally uses their ultimate, the wearer restores HP for the ally currently with the lowest HP percentage by an amount equal to 10% of the healed ally's max HP. When the wearer provides healing for an ally, increases the healed ally's attack by 2.4%. This effect can stack up to 5 times for 2 turns. So this lightcone does give you more energy regeneration rate, which is going to be really good for having uptime on her ultimate, which also gives you access to another heal. On top of this, now when anyone on your team does ult, you can actually heal the ally with the lowest HP, giving you even more healing. And on top of that, gives you an attack percent boost for when you do provide healing, so letting her provide more buffs rather than just heal. Another fantastic option is Bailu's own lightcone, which is also in the standard banner. What it does is increases the wearer's max HP by 18% and outgoing healing by 12%. When the wearer heals allies, record the amount of outgoing healing. When any ally launches an attack, a random attacked enemy takes additional damage equal to 36% of the recorded outgoing healing value. This additional damage is the same as the wearer's, is not affected by any other buffs, and can occur 1 time per turn. Pretty much has anything you do need for your sustain preferences, gives you max HP, which is going to be really good for her own healing and survivability, and on top of that increases her own outgoing healing. The extra damage part is pretty useless because she does attack with her basic attack pretty often, but you're still really not going to be using it too much to do damage, but it could still help wiggle down if you record enough outgoing healing. Another great option is post-op conversation, which increases the energy regeneration rate of the wearer by 16% and increases outgoing healing when they use their ultimate by 24%. Gives you a big increase to your outgoing healing when you do use your ultimate, so that's just going to be more healing that you get, and on top of that also gives you a good increase to energy regeneration rate, so a really good 4-star option you can use. Another good option is perfect timing, which increases the wearer's effect res by 32% and increases outgoing healing by an amount equal to 45% of effect res. Outgoing healing can be increased this way by up to 27%. So this lightcone does award you for building her with more effect res, which is going to be really good since it does also help you get CC'd less. And since Bailu does unfortunately not actually have a cleanse, more effect res is going to directly relate to getting CC'd less, so she could still be active to heal your allies when it comes to it. On top of that, you do get a really nice increase to outgoing healing, so that's going to make her heal a lot more, awarding you with really good output. Another fine option is Quid Pro Quo, which at the start of the wearer's turn regenerates 16 energy for a random chosen ally excluding the wearer whose current energy is lower than 50%. This one's really nice if you are running her with anyone that does have normal energy, so when you're not running her with someone like Acheron or Feixiao specifically, since it can give you really nice energy increase and is going to make her very good for ultimate rotations if you are running this lightcone. Unfortunately, it does not provide stuff like max HP, outgoing healing, or energy for herself, but it can help your other allies tremendously, making it a pretty good option. And then the last one, which is more of a niche option, is running multiplication, which after the wearer uses their basic attack, their next action will be advanced forward by 20%. This one's really good. It doesn't provide like outgoing healing, max HP, and all that kind of stuff as well, but this will help you generate a lot of skill points for your team. So if you are running a team that is relatively SP hungry, this can help you generate more SP to help combat that issue and make Bailu into a relatively SP positive, SP jetting source. Moving on to Bailu's best relics. So the best one you can do overall is going to be the Messenger Traversing Hackerspace, as the 2-piece increases speed by 6%, and the 4-piece, when the wearer uses their ultimate on an ally, speed for all allies increases by 12% for 1 turn and cannot be stacked. This one's really good because you still want a pretty good amount of speed on Bailu so you can get more turns, especially if you are doing a SP genning route. But even if you're not, you still want her to get enough turns so you can still have heal, have invigoration uptime, all that kind of stuff. Only issue with the set that you gotta make sure is if you are running specific speed tuned teams, Hackerspace can make that a bit more tricky. But if you are not doing that or you have accounted for that already, then it's one of the best, if not the best option you can do. Another good option is running 2-piece of Hackerspace or 2-piece of the new Relieved Ordeal set, since they both have the same 2-piece or the 6% speed, and then combine that with one of the other sets. So you could do 2-piece Hackerspace and 2-piece Relieved Ordeal, giving you 12% speed. You can combine 2% on one of the speed sets and do 2-piece of Passerby for the extra outgoing healing percent you can get by 10%, or combine one of the 2-piece ones mentioned and do 2-piece of the max HP set for an extra 12% max HP. If you were not doing any of those, you could also do 4-piece of the Passerby set, which once again the 2-piece increases outgoing healing by 10%, and the 4-piece at the beginning of the battle immediately recovers 1 skill point. So that extra skill point can help you set up or do whatever. It can help you a lot with skill point hungry teams that need to set up as well. Pretty good options. For the planet ornaments, the best one overall is going to be Ageless, due to the fact that it does give her max HP as well, so that's going to help her a lot. 12% increase to max HP, and once you do have 120 speed or higher, which on Bailu you always will, all allies attack increases by 8%. So once again, not only are you benefiting everyone with the attack percent, you're also giving Bailu a max HP increase, which is going to be really nice for her kit. Besides Ageless, you could also use Broken Keel, as it does provide 10% effect res, and if you have 30% or higher effect res, you give everyone 10% crit damage. This one's really good if you do especially pair it with something like the Perfect Timing Lightcone, but even without that Lightcone, it's still really good because you're giving everyone more crit damage if you do have the 30% or higher effect res, and the ornament itself gives you almost half of what you do need already, so getting the more effect res is still going to be beneficial to Bailu herself, so she can get CC'd less, and then you're also giving everyone a buff. Another good option is the Lushaka set, as it increases the wearer's energy regeneration rate by 5%, which will help with her ultimate, and if the character is not the first character on the team lineup, that increases the attack of the first character on the team lineup by 12%. So you just position the character you want to get this buff as the first character on the team, and Bailu will be getting an energy regeneration rate buff for herself and also buffing that ally by 12% attack. So nice little buff there. And then another option you can use is the Penacony set, which also increases energy regeneration rate by 5% and increases damage by 10% for all other allies that are the same type as the wearer. So if you are running her on a team where the DPS is going to be lightning, or at least the main source of damage, then this becomes a good set because you increase that character's damage. For the main stats on the relics, for the body, you want to have outgoing healing, for the feet, you want speed, for the orb, you want HP percent, and for the link rope, you want energy regeneration rate. For the substats, first, you want to focus on speed until you do get at least 134 for the breakpoint. You can still go up to other ones such as 143, 160 plus, all that kind of stuff, but at least 134 is the recommended amount. Past that, if you are running the Perfect Timing Lightcone, obviously you want more effect res, or if you're running Broken Keel, you want to prioritize getting at least 30% effect res for Broken Keel, or more if you are doing the Perfect Timing Lightcone. And then past the requirements there, you want to get HP percent to increase her healing amount and also her max HP, and some defense in there is going to be nice and recommended, since it can help with her own tankiness. So once again, speed until one of the breakpoints. If you're running Broken Keel, then you want to get effect res up to 30%, or if you're running Perfect Timing, you want to get as much as possible, at least until you do cap out the Lightcone. And then more HP percent rolls is going to help her a lot, and also with defense can help her be more tanky. And yep, that is the full build guide for Bailu. Hopefully you guys did find this video helpful. Once again, dropping a like on this video would be greatly appreciated if you did find it helpful. Again, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you do not miss videos like this. And yep, that's all. Peace out.